Aside from the interception that I'm disappointed in, I thought I played really well. Um, there's always stuff to clean up, but we made plays, we won the game. I'm never going to be upset about a thrashing like that. So room to improve, but excited about the win.
What does it say about this team that y'all were able to go on those different than what y'all did in today and the way you did here in Baltimore?
We just got tough, resilient guys that don't back down under pressure. That team puts the most pressure on you of any team that I've played in the league, and we really responded today. We got guys on the outside that are tough, physical guys that are tough to cover, and the O-line played great today, when they had to. Third downs were a big emphasis for us, and I don't know what the stats were, but I felt pretty good about all of our third downs in the second half, so it was a good day.
Joe, what about the two drives? One after they tie the game and take the lead at halftime, and then the drive in the third quarter after they take the lead. How big were those two drives, and what were the keys?
We were talking about it. 2 minutes before the half gets us going again. So, we were playing all right up to that point. We weren't playing great, and then that 2-minute drive really propelled us going into the half. And after that, we came into the locker room. It was like, we got them now. We're rolling. We're seeing things better and we're making plays. So after that, we knew what was going to happen.
You put up 41 points versus a pretty good Ravens team. What kind of statement do you feel like your team made today?
I think it was a big statement. We're 2-0 in the division for the first time that I can remember, and I was, the most exciting thing were the two of the last three drives where, they knew we were going to run the ball, and the O-line really, took it to them. That was exciting to see. I know those guys were fired up about that. So that's how you should finish a game. You start out throwing the ball, getting out up on top, and then the O-line finishes it off.
Can you talk about the pressure that the Ravens put on any offense? The last time you were here, obviously, you got hit so much, and then early in this game, they were getting some hits on you. What made you say, okay, this is not going to be the same thing? How did you know it wasn't going to be another 7-sack day?
When we had a great plan. Our coaches did a great job of putting together a plan that I felt good about and that we felt good about, and that, we knew. What they do is they put you in a lot of one-on-one matchups that you have to win, and that's why guys get paid. You got to go win the one-on-one matchup, and we had guys that did today in the second quarter and the second half. We really won all of our one-on-one matchups that really mattered.
We talk a lot about you and Jamar and the chemistry that you have, and people already 7 games in, 7 games in, are talking about how this is like a Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown type chemistry. Do you feel that way? Like, is this just a different feeling when you throw to him than anybody else?
We have a lot of reps accumulated over the last 3 or 4 years. We've been together for a long time. I've been throwing with him on Saturdays since I was 21 years old. So that's what happens when you get all those reps accumulated. You understand the kinds of throws against leverage. They were playing on top in press, and so that's what opened up the back shoulder balls today. And we've thrown back shoulders for 3 years and thrown them over and over and over again. And that's what it takes to feel confident in those kind of throws, is just reps and reps and reps.
Is there nothing more than trust? Is chemistry trust? And how was there a specific play or plays today in which you really put that chemistry trust to use?
There were several times where, I just threw it up to our guys in one-on-one situations and let them make plays. There were a few in the first half that we didn't get, and we just kept doing it because I knew that we have the guys that are going to continue to make those plays. And as the game went on, the more we did it, the more plays they made. So that's exciting.
What about Jamar in particular? How does that apply?
There were several times in the second half where that happened. There was, a zero check where he and Marlon Humphreys, I think, is the best corner in the league, and they play that way because they know that they have that guy. They play zero blitz and put him one-on-one, and Jamar did a great job against him today. There were multiple times where he got that guy one-on-one and won his one-on-one matchup.
How have you been able to develop the type of connection you have with CJ? He seems like he's becoming one of your favorite targets.
That connection really started last year, and he was I think he was our top targeted guy through 2 weeks last year, and unfortunately went down with the injury early, but that really, we really clicked from the beginning with each other.
Did he say anything about it being National Tight Ends Day for you?
Yeah, I didn't. That's all I heard about is National Tight Ends Day.
The second CD to him, did you audible out of that? I mean, was the original play going to be the wide receiver screen that they kind of sold out on?
Yeah, something like that.
You spoke of kind of like July training camp of the mechanical changes you made. Like, do you feel like those have all just worked really well like you expected?
I do, yeah. There were a couple plays today where I feel more confident throwing the ball outside the numbers to the field, and there were multiple times today where, last year maybe I got it there, maybe I didn't, but I felt like I got some extra juice this year that allows me to make those kind of throws.
This week, Phil Simms compared you a little bit to Joe Montana. Ironically, a couple weeks ago, it was Joe Mixon talking Jerry Rice about Jamar.
Let's relax. Let's relax. Let's relax. All right. Let's relax with all of that. Let me be me. Let me be me.
As competitive as you are, is there a better feeling for you than facing a team you struggled against the previous game and coming back again?
It's a great feeling. There were, that was the thing that I was, I got injured last year, and that was one of the things that I was most upset about, was not getting a chance against our division multiple times. I've always felt like the more I play, if you give me 2 chances against a team, I'm going to play much better the second time. That's just common sense in my head, and I didn't get that chance against Pittsburgh and Baltimore last year, and you saw it in against the Browns last year. I got better from game 1 to game 2, and I think that's what I try to do going forward.
Joe, given your performance against Baltimore last year, do you have any thoughts on the way you played today? Given is there any significance in having your best statistical day of your career against Baltimore given last year's performances?
Obviously, last year wasn't very fun. Today was a lot of fun, but it really just comes from preparation during the week and getting a lot of extra reps with the guys, and our guys on the outside making plays. There wasn't a ton for me to do today, apart from trying to protect the ball. It was putting balls in a position where our guys could go make plays.
To you, does that say anything about your development over your however many games you played so far?
For sure, I feel like I'm getting better every week, and I'm going to have to if we want to go where we want to go. We're not. The goal this year wasn't to go 5-2. We have bigger aspirations than that.
Joe, I know this is only year 2 for you, but Joe Mixon has said this week that the last 5-6 years, his whole career, the division has run through Pittsburgh and Baltimore. You went to Pittsburgh, you won. Now you come to Baltimore. Does this one feel any different than the Pittsburgh win did?
It feels very similar. We played a lot better on offense than we did against Pittsburgh, but our defense has proven to be one of the top in the league, and it feels great to go 2-0 against those guys. But the great thing about the NFL, we got to play those guys again later in the year. So we know that they're gonna be ready, as well as Pittsburgh. So we just got to keep getting better.
One more question?
Joe, on the early stages, they were putting 7 and 8 in the box, and start out like 2 for 7, and they're confusing some things. And how much patience does it take to get them to get away from that, to do what you did, and put up the numbers you put up? I mean, is patience the big thing there?
Well, our O-line did a much better job of picking up the twists in the games up front, and after that start, I really felt super comfortable back there, and there was almost no pressure the rest of the game. And then, we, like I said before, they put you in a lot of one-on-one matchups, and early they were winning the matchups. But I have a lot of confidence in our guys, and as the game went on, I kept putting them in those positions, and they started to make a bunch of plays. We got the guys on the outside that it's tough to play that way against us.